Okay, for anyone that's lost and needs a sense of direction, watch this, okay? I'm gonna go step by step how you need to get yourself out of that hole and actually get on your purpose, right? So for me, since COVID, I haven't been really doing much, right? So I was graduated from university. I was just gaming, going on social media, what most guys do, from 20 to 22, right? That's when I was just not really living my life to my full potential, I would say, right? And what happened and what was a wake-up call for me is that I realized that everyone wants what you want. You want, the house, the financial freedom, the car, the lifestyle, right? But there's a guy just like you, with the same goals as you, that has way more drive than you, and has way more sense of urgency than you, right? So what changed? I'll give you my 5 steps to have you actually make some change in your life, right? So my first step is I figured out what my purpose was, right? Right around COVID, I started working out in my garage, right? I couldn't go to the gym no more, so I said, let me just work out in the garage. I had like 10, 15 pound dumbbells, and I was just locked in that garage, working out constantly. Like I had nothing else to do, right? You couldn't go outside, you couldn't do anything. So like all I was doing was push-ups, the treadmill, and the 10, 15 pound dumbbells. I would do 30 reps of chest press, whatever I could do, I did. And that was the turning point for me to realize that this is what I want to do, right? Because the relief that I had mentally, the physical progress I was seeing in my body, as well as the confidence I got from working out, I knew that I wanted to have that same effect on someone else, right? So the second step was having less of a delay between an idea and action, right? So if you have an idea, and all of you watching will have an idea, and you know what you need to be doing. So why is there such a big delay between an idea and your actions? You're overthinking. You are having analysis paralysis. You're like, oh, well, what if this happens? What if that happens? The best case for you is just to start. No one has everything figured out right away. I did not know how to train correctly. The first year of my training, I was terrible. I made no results. And what you need to do now is just commit yourself to 30 days, right? Create a schedule, Google Calendar, right? That's the best thing I can do. Schedule your entire day, hour by hour. I'm gonna work out at this time. I'm gonna wake up at this time. I'm gonna, study at this time. Whatever you need to do, schedule your entire day. The third thing is take massive action. Once you take massive action, you'll see some results. And this might be in 3 months. This might be in 6 months. It might be in 9 months. It might be you failing for the first 3 months and then having a success in the third month. So don't ever just give up without giving yourself at least 3 to 6 months of dedicated effort. I'm not saying half-assing anything. I'm saying half-assing effort will give you half-ass results, right? Put your full foot on the gas for 3 to 6 months, and I guarantee you'll see some type of results, right? I refuse to believe that if you put in the 100% effort you can put in, you won't see results. Now, when you do have these results, what can you do? You can leverage it to create a personal brand. And that's what I would suggest any of you guys do, right? So for me, what my transition was I started first creating a body that I liked, right? Then I worked at a retail gym, just like LA Fitness, right? Any gym you can work in. And then you got to transition your clients from in person to online. That's what I was doing, right? So if you can create a personal brand, and this doesn't have to do just with training, you can do with anything, right? Let's say if you're an accountant, if you are, let's say if you're a brand manager, if you're doing social media marketing agencies, if you, whatever the case is, whatever your niche is, start creating content on that, man. You have, what you don't realize is you have knowledge that other people need. If you have knowledge that someone is desperately looking for, why would you not monetize off that, right? So what I did was I created like a transformation. So what I did was for the first month of the clients that I had in person, I would train them for free, get nutrition guidance, do weekly calls with them, and then I would have them, all I required from them is progress pictures and then a guaranteed testimonial after they see results, right? Which they gave me. Once they gave me those testimonials, I then created like an online fitness coaching program where I would coach the same clients, but I would also generate more leads for me. All right, and this was an amalgamation of not just me getting better at coaching. It was, me getting better at communication, me getting better at time management, me getting better in the business sense of actually how to collect payments, things like that. There's a lot of technical aspects as well that I gained over time, right? One thing that really benefited me as well was getting a mentor, right? So if you have someone that's exactly where you want to be and is willing to help you out, that's amazing. Like you have someone that's in the position you want to be and they're willing to help you out, you're in the best position, right? Because you can leverage what they know to see some success really fast. So whereas it took me a year and a half to get a mentor, if I had a mentor early on, it would save me, that hassle of trying to figure things out on my own. So that's why I would recommend trying to get a mentor. And people think paying for mentorship or, paying to learn a knowledge is waste. It's not a good investment. I refuse to believe that's a good investment, right? So if you have something that you want to learn, getting a mentor, obviously you have to do your due diligence and do your research to see if they're credible. But once you know that they are credible and they have seen results with other clients, then you investing into yourself is not a bad idea, right? That's what I would say scaled me from getting 5K a month to 10 to 15K a month, right? That was the difference. So like I said, just to summarize what I've talked about in this video, right? Take massive action in what you're doing. Stop overthinking. You have an idea, take action right away. And the third thing is get a mentor. A mentor will save you the hassle of trying to figure things out on your own. If you do those 3 things for 3 to 6 months with 100% of your effort, I guarantee you'll get results.